Okay, Bismillah. Um, this is an example of what one verb is going to look like when we conjugate it. Sorry. And this is the whole picture, the big picture. We're conjugating this one verb in every single tense that there is. Now, is there more? Are you going to see things a little bit different from this? Yes. But this is the initial stage. This is how you're going to see it. Now, ذهب, we learned in the past that when a verb is given to you, it's going to be given as ذهب, يذهب, اذهب. Those three things are will be given to you. ذهب, which is the past tense. يذهب, the present tense. اذهب, which is the amr or the command form, right? So we have the past, the present, and the command form, not the future. Some people teach Arabic and they say there's a past, present, and future. That's not how it is when you study Arabic through Arabic. Okay? There's a past, present, and a command form. The future tense is made out of the present tense by adding a harf. By simply adding a harf. But it's not really a different, there's no tense called the future tense in Arabic. But someone may say that just to explain it to someone that is English speaking so that they can relate to it. So let's look at ذهب. Okay? ذهب means he went. He went. Literally it means he went. Now if someone gives you a verb and they say ذهب, what's the verb to go? You say, what is the verb to go? He will say the verb to go is ذهب, يذهب, اذهب. Alright? And he's giving you ذهب as though it's the infinitive form. The infinitive form. So let's conjugate ذهب. ذهبت, ذهبت, ذهبتي, ذهب, ذهبت. ذهبنا, ذهبتما, ذهبا, ذهبتا, ذهبنا, ذهبتم, ذهبتن, ذهبوا, ذهبنا. Okay, so this requires a little bit of explanation. ذهبت means I went. ذهبت means I went. I, which is singular. This whole column right here is singular. I went, you masculine went, you feminine went, he went, she went. Or it masculine went, it feminine went. We call the first one, this first line over here is called the first person. The first person, right? Or in Arabic, al-mutakallim. Al-mutakallim. The second line and the third line, they're called the second person. When you're addressing someone, so this would be you, this would be you. You masculine on top and you feminine at the bottom, right? You masculine and you feminine. So this is called al-mukhatab. Al-mukhatab. Al-mukhatab, meaning the person you're addressing. You're speaking to someone, you will say dhahabta, you went. Dhahabta. If you're speaking to a female, it will be dhahabti. Dhahabti, you feminine went. This is called al-mukhatabat. Al-mukhatabatu. Al-mukhataba or al-mukhatabatu. The ta'ul marbut is added because it's feminine. So we have al-mutakallim, al-mukhatab, al-mukhatabatu, right? And then we have the third person. These two combined make up the third person. Okay? In Arabic it's called al-ghaib. Al-ghaib, which literally means the absent. Because they're not really present in the conversation. If you're speaking about yourself, you're present. So you'll say, I am, I this, I that, al-mutakallim. If you're speaking to someone, that person is present, right? So you'll say, you, masculine or feminine, right? Now, if you're speaking about someone or something, about it, that thing is not really present. It's not really present. It's called al-ghaib. You would either say, dhahaba, he went. Who is he? Someone that's not present. He went, or she went, dhahabat. Dhahabat, she went. Okay? So this is called al-ghaib and al-ghaibatu. Al-ghaibatu because it's the third person, it's absent and it's a female. الغائبة. So again, ذهبت, ذهبت, ذهبتي, ذهب, ذهبت. Now sometimes you may see sometimes you may see the damir placed in front of the verb. Like أنا, you say أنا ذهبت, أنت ذهبت, أنت ذهبتي, هو ذهب, هي ذهبت. That's okay. You can add that in if it's going to help you. Alright, so I suggest you copy this whole chart, pause the video, copy it down if you want to do 1/10 at a time, and you can add it. You can say أنا ذهبت, أنتِ ذهبتي. Write it in and take one page and make this one page. Alright, أنتِ ذهبتي, هو ذهب, هي ذهبت. Remember, huwa could refer not only to a person but something that is masculine. Okay? And dhahabat can refer to something that is feminine as well. Remember as well that the mutakallim, al-mutakallim, the person speaking, the first person, okay, it's going to be dhahabtu whether it's male or female. So if I'm saying I went, ana dhahabtu. If I was a female and I'm saying I went, it would still be ana dhahabtu. It doesn't change. Al-mutakallim, this is just one for it, right? Al-mutakallim or al-mutakallimatu. Doesn't matter. All of these are singular. Now what if we made it plural? Instead of saying I went, you went, he or she went, is going to be we went, dual, meaning myself and someone else. Or both of you went, antuma. Or both of them went, two males, two females, or whether it's mixed, a male and a female. So it's going to be dhahabna, dhahabna, nahnu dhahabna. So you use nahnu even though it's dual, which is two. Alright? Remember in Arabic there's singular, dual and plural. Plural is three and more. So it would be nahnu dhahabna, nahnu dhahabna. This is nun and alif. Dhahabna. It would be antuma, whether male or female, you use antuma, both of you. Antuma dhahabtuma, antuma dhahabtuma, antuma dhahabtuma. And if it's both of them, right, it will be huma dhahaba, huma dhahaba. Or if it's two females, huma dhahabata, huma dhahabata. So the damir is one. There's one damir for both of these, but two different verbs. So we took dhahabat and we added the alif, dhahabata. Huma, like you want to say Aisha wa Fatimatu dhahabata. They both went ila al-masjidi or ila al-suq or wherever it is. Alright? So this is the dual form. Now the plural form, the jam. Alright? So it's going to be we, but we as in three or more. Nahnu dhahabna. Nahnu dhahabna. Meaning, ana wa sadiqi wa akhi. I, my friend, and my brother. Three of us, we went. It would be nahnu dhahabna. It's the same. It's the same, okay? Notice that they're both the same. It will be antum. Antum, the damir, that is jam. Okay? Antum dhahabtum. Antunna dhahabtunna. Antunna dhahabtunna. Hum, a group of people, and the third person. Hum dhahabu. Hum dhahabu, they went. Or if it's a group of females, hunna dhahabna. Hunna dhahabna. You need to notice the endings that are in purple. So dhahaba is what we can call the infinitive form. Means he went. Or the verb to go in past tense is dhahaba, right? Look at how we conjugate it. Dhahabtu, dhahabta, dhahabti, dhahaba, dhahabat. Dhahabna, dhahabtuma, dhahaba, dhahabata. ذهبنا, ذهبتم, ذهبتن, ذهبوا, ذهبنا. Now for the sake of ease, when we study a verb and I say conjugate it, right, I'm not going to ask you for these. If you know them, alhamdulillah. If not, it's okay. It's okay, because you notice they are very easy. They're very easy. All you're doing is adding this is the same as this. Okay, these two are the same. For dhahabta, dhahabti, it's going to be dhahabtuma. Dhahaba, you add a alif. Dhahabat, you add a dhahabata. You had to add an alif as well. The only reason we're going to leave it out is because we're trying to make it easier for us at the beginning, and it's not used that often. The dual is rarely used. Okay. However, if you want to add it in, you can. But it is based on my experience that it's better if you focus on the singular and the plural, right? And then at the end, you just throw in the dual, because it's not used that often. So whenever I give you a verb, if I give you a new verb and I say take raja'a and conjugate the raja'a in the past tense, you have to do this with the raja'a. Okay? The root letters are dhal, ha, ba. Raja'a, the root letters would be ra, jim, ain. And you would add the endings. We will do this. We will do this in class. Every time we get a verb, we will conjugate it, inshallah. I'm just giving you an overview of what to expect. Now, let us look at the mudari', the fi'lul mudari', the present tense. Yadhabu. Yadhabu. So yadhabu corresponds with this one right here. Okay? Just like dhahaba corresponds with this guy right down here. Okay? So these are the guys that are mentioned when someone asks for a verb. They give you this one and that one. And they're considered to be like the infinitive of a verb. So how do you say I go? Not past tense. Past tense was went, right? I go. Now, keep in mind, went and go is the same verb. They're not two different verbs. But in English, you cannot say I goed and she goed. So I'm saying went. But went and go is the same verb. It's dhahaba. Alright? Because that happened in the past. For a couple students, they said, what is the verb to went? Okay, and the verb is actually to go. So it's one verb, alright? So how do you say I go? You go. She goes. And so on. Adhabu, I go. You can put the ana in front of this. You can say ana adhabu. Anta tadhabu. Anti tadhabina. Wa yadhabu. Hiya tadhabu. Hiya tadhabu. This is the mudari'. Okay? Again, they're all singular. First person. Both of these are second person. Both of these are third person. Second person, masculine, feminine. Third person, masculine, feminine. Ana adhabu, anta tadhabu. Anti tadhabina. Wa yadhabu, hiya tadhabu. Or you don't even need the dhamir. Just as I wrote it. Adhabu, tadhabu, tadhabina. Yadhabu, tadhabu. Now, what about the dual form? The dual form. So you're saying, we go, myself and someone else. Two people, we go. Nadhabu. Nadhabu. You want to say now, the reason why this is in the middle is because it corresponds to both of them, right? So we can do something like this if it makes it easier. Okay? So let's say it now. It would be, if you want to say, both of you go. Both of you. You're speaking to two males or two females or a male and a female. Two people. Antuma tadhabani. Antuma tadhabani. Now if it's just one person, but in the third person you want to say that he goes. Sorry, you want to say both of them go. It's dual. Both of them go. Yadhabani. Like Khalid wa Yasir, they're two males. They both go to school. So you say هما يذهبان يذهبان. If it's two girls, it's going to be تذهبان. فاطمة وعائشة تذهبان. Okay, هما تذهبان. If it's the plural, the jam', right? نحن نذهب. Remember, this is three or more. نحن نذهب. أنتم تذهبون. أنتن تذهبن. هم يذهبون. أنهن تذهبن. تذهبن. So again, if I give you a verb, رجع يرجع. If I say يرجع, you conjugate it like this. Okay, except we'll see that the vowels may change. That's when we start discussing the different flavors of the verbs. Then we have the command form. This is the amr, the command form of the verb. Again, this is not the future tense. It's the amr form of the verb. However, I have read one of the grammar books that I read that some people consider some scholars consider the future tense to be a form of, they consider the command form to be kind of like a future, only because when you give a command to someone to do something, it can only happen after you command them. So it's kind of like you're telling them to do it in the future. But nevertheless, we are going to call this the command form of the verb, the amr, the command form. When you want to instruct someone to go to school, go to the doctor, okay? Go to the grocery store. Go pick me up something in the store, okay? Whatever it is. If it's one person you're commanding, and that person happens to be male, you will say idhab, idhab, go. As Allah said to Musa, idhab ila fir'auna, go to Fir'aun, idhab, okay, idhab. Or idhabi, you're commanding now one person, but it's a female. We added a ya at the end of it. Idhabi. So you're telling Fatima, for instance, go to the store and get me such and such. Idhabi, ya Fatima. Idhabi. Okay. Now, if it's the dual form, you're commanding two people to do something. Two people. Both people, you're commanding them to go in this case, right? Idhaba, idhaba, idhaba. Okay? Male or female, or mixed, it's going to be idhaba. And if you're commanding a group of people, a jama'ah, three or more, right? You say idhabu, idhabu. There's a waw and a alif. The alif at the end of it is not pronounced. So don't be confused. Alif is not pronounced there. Idhabu. Alright? So a male group will be idhabu. If it's a group of females, idhabna. 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 If it's mixed, a group of males and females. Remember the rule that we mentioned, or we learned in book 1, the rule of taghlib. Taghlib meaning if it's mixed gender, you always go with the masculine form. So it's going to be idhabu, idhabu if it's a group of mixed gender. Idhabu. Okay, so that gives you a glimpse of what one verb looks like when it's fully conjugated in all the different formats. Now it looks overwhelming. It may look overwhelming, but if you follow the procedure that we have set out for it, it will be very easy, inshallah. It will be very easy. And as we do more and more and more, you will see that there's a pattern. There's a very simple pattern that you can follow, alhamdulillah. Okay? And that will make it easy. But like anything else, you're learning a language, you have to seek help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. نستعين بالله على تعلم هذه اللغة. We seek Allah's help in learning this blessed language. And we must make the effort, inshallah. Alright? So in the next video, we'll see another flavor of this, inshallah.